This is a message from your guides reading for Sirius business. Okay, so I have 3 crystals here, and then I have a group rune. And I'm going to go ahead and surround us in some protective space with my zoisite. Okay, there's something that I'm supposed to focus on clearing here for a second. I feel like your guides are focusing on activating some lower chakras. And I feel like these chakras are going to help you absorb more positive energy and help you deflect more negative energy. And these chakras, when I say lower ones, I mean they're very low chakras. So this is below your root chakra. There are chakras below your root chakra. So these are further down, and they're helping you to ground more, and they're helping you with physical activities. But this is also going to help you trust more, let go more, allow more. Because these chakras have to do with manifesting. A lot of the lower ones have to do with that. The only way to manifest something is to allow something through. So to really be grounded, you have to be in a very trusting, allowing state as well. That the universe is going to take care of everything. That the universe is there supporting you. That the universe is going to provide for you emotionally, mentally, financially, and physically, energetically, really in every way. But emotionally, this feels like especially. Mental clarity is something coming in. The universe is providing you, is going to provide you with mental clarity. So it feels like there's a hesitation. It feels like you can tend to procrastinate and hesitate with moving forward. Even when you're sure about what you want to do, you can kind of let emotions and thoughts get in the way of your goals because you're unsure about other things. Even if you're sure about the one thing, you're sure about your path, you let these other doubts and fears cause you to hesitate. And this is like a false feminine energy, is really what hesitation, like what it falls into, okay? If you are going to say it falls into positive masculine, negative masculine, positive feminine, negative feminine, or like, in other words, like a false feminine or a true feminine. The true feminine, it focuses on going within. And so you get the answers, you know where you want to put your focus and your drive and attention, which is your masculine energy. So it provides you this direction, so you know where to put your thoughts and you know what to manifest. So that's that allowing energy. But if we step into that kind of overkill, where we're overdoing it, then we end up overthinking everything and getting worried, and we step into this hesitant space. So rather than going within for a little while and being still so that we know what to do, and then we kind of jump to it, instead, when we have too much feminine energy, we tend to stay in this space. And when you stay there for too long and you're not putting your energy to where it needs to go, you stop being still, and it becomes this anxiety and worry, and you get hesitant and you don't do anything with this buildup of energy. So it becomes something negative, it becomes something false. So your guides are saying to to not overthink things. It is good to think things through, but they're saying it's very simple. You already know what you want, and you know what you're going to do. So there's no point in procrastinating, really. Just be sure and allow that sureness to fuel you, and give you the answers when the time comes. If you're sure about one thing, you don't have to put all the pieces together. That it's like you haven't even come to those pieces yet. You're not even there yet. You're not doing those things. They're not in the present that you need to be focusing on them or worrying about them. And so you just end up casting this kind of doomsday, failure, and fear kind of prediction onto this future, which they're saying is actually going to be good. And if there are challenges, which there will be, challenges will arise. Your guides are showing me like an analogy. Of course, they're going to use the water. So let's say you have the water, you have the ocean, you're down in the water, and you're swimming through the water, and now there is like this volcano, or there's some kind of, mountain type of thing in the water, like a volcano or a hill or something, or a big rock. And they're saying, it's like, this is in the way, it's just a challenge. Okay, it's not going to disappear, but there are different ways to work with it being there. One way, obviously, is you can turn around and go back, but that isn't an option for you, because the path has already presented itself. You know the path is going through the obstacle. So they're showing me like a hole in the center. Maybe this is like a very big kind of mountainous thing. There's like a hole somewhere that you see that's large enough for you to swim through. Or maybe there isn't. Maybe you have to find a way around it. And then you come to the other side. And then you can put that obstacle behind you, that challenge, and you learned how to safely pass through it. You learned how to navigate through the waters. Whatever has arisen in your way, and you know that this challenge, they're showing me like almost like a pack on your back, okay? And it's like you have different things in there that you might need. It's like survival tools, this kind of concept. And so each challenge, it's like it becomes a survival tool. You can put it in this sack that you're carrying, because now it becomes a tool that you can use. Once you pass through an obstacle, then you know how to utilize what you have learned. How did you get through this obstacle before? So obviously, there are some challenges, like when you are looking at the mountain, you don't know how you're going to go through it. So you don't have those answers yet, but you end up finding them because it's there, and you have to find a way through it. So challenges arise, but you're going to end up finding a way through it or around it. Like they said, you're going to end up having more knowledge about who you are, more information about others, how to work with them, more information about various things It's like something challenges you. Once you pass through it, it's like you've collected more information. So when the next challenge comes, you have that information there. You have that knowledge there, that wisdom there. You know what to do. You know what tools to use that served you before. And then it's like you can take on even bigger challenges and you can move through them smoothly. You know how to operate. And so they're not as big to you. They're not as hard to you. Or you know how to get through them even if they seem that way. And again, you just end up with more information. You end up with more knowledge. And you know how to move through your emotions better. Because they're saying that a lot of your challenges come from your emotions, which makes sense because you're so connected to water, and water is an extremely emotional element. Okay, so that is the end of this reading. So thank you very much for allowing me once again to connect with your guides. And I truly hope that it has benefited you. Thank you. Namaste.